Greetings and salutations. I'm the Sagul. And welcome back. If you're actually watching this and for no people on YouTube. And happy Hanukkah. The third day of Hanukkah. Put on your yarmulke. It is time for Hanukkah. Hanukkah. The festival of lights. It's better than Christmas because it's at 1 day of presents. We have 8 crazy nights. I hear it, Tess. Anyways. This is going to be a bit of a long one. Because I got not 1, but 2 things to talk about movie-wise. And you might want to ask, what is there to talk about? Well, a new, rediscovered classic movie called, Christmas Evil. We're going to start with first. Christmas Evil came out in 1980. In New Jersey was filmed. And it follows the exploits of a Christmas fetishist. A name of Harry. Poor Harry, he loves Santa Claus, loves Christmas, wakes up every morning, listens to Christmas music, opens up little gifts for himself. He even works for a toy factory. But he's a little bit of a stunted man. Meaning he's a pushover to his employers and his employees, his supportmen. Gets duped in working on the line to cover some guy's shift. Yeah, he's a supervisor. And finds out they laugh about him behind his back. That pushes Harry to fucking snap. Now, this movie is fucking great. And it has been buried for about almost 40 years. It came out in 1980. And unfortunately, because of Black Christmas, Silent Night, Deadly Night, it got chucked in there and wasn't really received at all. All advertisements got pulled for this movie. It is and it really didn't get revived until 2015. This movie has a bit of all. Psychosis, a worried brother who's on The Walking Dead. You know the man I speak of. And he goes on a killing spree. Unintentionally, because he believes in the old Santa Claus tradition. See, here's a little, boys and girls, get close. He's following the original path of Santa Claus. Meaning, yes, you be on the naughty list. And you get punished severely. Not the whole coal in your stocking thing. Or, oh, God forbid, your phone gets taken away. Oh, no. Physical punishment. So he makes a book cataloging all the good boys and girls. And there is no distinction of child and adults. So it's all punished equally. But he has a bit of a good time. He gets riled into a party. He's the life of the party. He starts, making his own toys, painting his van as a sleigh, and just goes on a fun-filled time around. Now, here's a bit of the problem. He kills some people, so they start rounding up all the fucking Santa Clauses, put them on lineup like a usual suspects. Here's a little known fact, apparently in New Jersey back in the 80s, it's a requirement, if you live in the suburbs in New Jersey, to have a pitchfork and a torch by your fucking door at all times. So you can immediately make a mob. These guys go at Harry relentlessly, to the point where Harry, takes off on the bridge and he starts flying. Now, the original ending of it, he was supposed to have a shootout in Times Square. Couldn't afford it. So the original ending was him, boom, crashing into the ravine. Well, apparently the audience didn't like that, so they changed it. But when they changed it, it was a time when, like I said, they massively protested holiday horror movies. See, that's just fucked up, I think. That's why I don't. Anyway. So, Harry goes off in the sun, into the sky, and flies off in his own psychosis, saying Merry Christmas to all, and all good night, while his brother's down in the ravine staring at like, what the fuck? Like, it. Anyway, this movie was released, finally, on DVD by Troma, and then other companies started picking it up. Another title for it was Nightmare in Toyland. I kind of like that one better than Christmas Evil. So, there, that is a holiday gem you need to check out. And if you can't find a copy or do not want to afford a copy, guess what? It's on Shudder. Yes, Shudder. Sign up right now, and you get 30 days of Shudder for free. Other than that, it is like, it's $7 a month. And you get these new and old horror movies. And also you can get watch The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob, if you're an old fan of Monster Vision. Now, talking about that Christian holiday just puts a frog in my throat. But it is a very good movie. Very good movie. I mean, also, my favorite scene is when all of a sudden they get pitchforks and torches out in New Jersey chasing this guy down in the streets. So much good times. And I don't have an actual picture of it, but there is a great eye-stabbing scene where he uses a toy soldier he customized with a giant spike and stabs in one eye. And he has a hatchet. And he swings it like a sick psycho. Anyways. Very, very entertaining. And it lifted my spirits up. So, there's a holiday movie for you to check out. The next movie, it's a new one. It was filmed in 2019. Finally got released in 20. Because, well, it was supposed to be released at the same time in December of last year. Well, they held it back. They were going to hold it back until March of 2020. And, well, we all know what happened. We all had to walk around and wear these masks on our faces because there's a plague across the land. Always have mine. Always have yours. Now, the movie I speak of is VFW. What? Well, some of you probably are part of the VFW. Or know someone who is. VFW is a fucking adrenaline-filled fucking rush movie. A bunch of Vietnam and one Korean War veteran. And it happens in Texas on the day of the bar owner, the VFW owner, birthday. Name of Fred. Now, Fred might look familiar to you if you watched, well, he was in, let me think about that. He was in Avatar. And I'm mad about that one. But he was also in Don't Breathe. Where the blind guy killed a bunch of home invaders and he had a pregnant girl down there in his basement trying to have another child. And this guy also choked on his own sperm of a turkey baster. He's a badass in this movie. Also in this movie is a bunch of character actors. We got the guy who started the whole shit in the Warriors. Warriors, come out to play. Well, honestly, it'd be better if I had some bottles, but your old pal the Ghoul is on the wagon now. So, no more bottles. No more bottles. Bottles bad. But, you might have also seen him in John Wick 1 and 2. He's the cleanup guy. You probably remember him in Adventures of Fort Bear Lane. You probably remember him in a bunch of other movies I'm just skimming over. And then we got the star of all black exploitation movies on Dusk Till Dawn, badass motherfucker right here. Name of Lincoln in this movie. I'm making sure you know all the names right here. That's why they're on there. And then, Death himself. The man, the hero in Demon Knight. That cat right there. Oh my god. Well, it takes place in a VFW, sorry. And it's basically veterans against punks. Across the street from this VFW is an old multi-leveled movie theater run by fucking punks with this drug. It makes you, well, I think it's like coke, I guess. Smoking all night, being all jumpy, and after, it makes them mindless zombies, basically. Enough to do what the fuck they want. As their own personal army. This little girl named Lizard steals their fucking stash before they're going to unload it and get the fuck out of Dodge. Well, they send their hordes over to the VFW. And, well, heads explosion. Arms being cut off. Decapitation. Torture. Makeshift weapons. Oh my god. If you like Hope with a Shotgun, and you like high build fucking adrenaline-filled movies, this is it right here. And there's multiple fucking issues. Look at this cover art. I mean, I can't get enough of them personally. And the guy who plays Fred is absolutely frightening. It takes place on his birthday. There's nothing left. He's just tired of hearing about old times. And there's more times behind him and ahead of him until this breaks out. And oh my dear God, he is loving it. Loving it. He's chopping off arms. He's blowing up heads. He's scaring motherfuckers. When I heard the original one was an American flag pole, he used to scare this one chick named Gutter. Well, he still does it. It's really impressive. And they do not hold back on the blood, the explosion, and all practical effects. If you're a fan of Hobo or Shotgun or The Green Room, this is cranked up to a fucking 11. 11! Oh my god, I can't talk. Love this movie. I watched it already 4 times. I already watched it 4 times. So much so, well, here we are. Now, I might post this on Facebook, and if you're a friend of Vaughn's, he's going through some rehab right now, so, actually, after the last crazy post he put up. So, this is going to be put up on my page, Eastside Ghoul, or you want to help me out, really, really a lot, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch the many other videos. Some are going to be gone pretty soon, because that's just too painful for some person. Just too painful. I don't give a flying fuck. Because, honestly, it's the 3rd day of Hanukkah. We're soon to get a vaccine and be past this plague bullshit. And conventions will be happening soon. Yes, Debbie, thank you for the response for that. And, Ohio is not that far away from my location. And, Crystal, Chicago, I go there all the time, soon to be. So, I don't know. This might be the last one I'm going to post until this year because I don't do Christmas stuff. I did Christmas Evil, but I don't really care for it. Not one bit. To me, it's kind of depressing. And as soon as I get past this fucking month of December, the better off I will be. So, if you don't see me, I just want to wish you a happy new year. And things are going to get better. So, until next time, boys and girls, kiss, hugs, and belly rubs. Emmett's Night Out. I am out. Just looking for something to eat. I have 2 picks. That's a good one. All right.